Howdy everyone, welcome back to another Fate Grand Order video, and as usual, we will continue our journey through the India arc and hopefully be close to the end. Remember to like and subscribe. Ugh. And let's get back into it! They just keep coming, no matter how many we take down. Wait, what's that? Ugh, can't do a mash voice today. God dang it. Oh, she's the kid right there. Shit, there's a kid! Most of the town's residents hid after he started fighting, but he must have been left behind. Shield the kid, shield the kid! Kid, get out of here! It's not safe! Or... Nah, God. Yeah, let's just protect the kid. Oh, he's quivering. Oh! Are you kidding me? Crap, he tripped! And he's too far away to... Huh? What's wrong? You fell down? Your knee is injured. Let me see it. God? So you cut it on a rock. Even in the middle of town, the road really needs more work. Ain't no way you're showing compassion in the middle of a fight, but okay. That's why I fall at that speed can produce laceration like this. Now I see. I'll have to remember just the size and depth of his wound so I can comprehend similar situations in the future with just a glance. Bruh. Can you focus on healing him first, so we can continue fighting? As for your wound, there's nothing unusually wrong with it. To treat it, first we wash it with clean water. He's really taking this language. Then we apply some of these medicinal herbs, my bad. It's not bleeding anymore. Of course not. I just stopped it. Now listen to me. Don't take that off until the pain is all gone. Doctor's orders. If you can't listen to them, that would mean your thick skull is the real problem. Don't make me give up on you. Damn. I won't. I promise. Thank you, God. That's a good patient. Take care. What? What the heck, guy? Are you one of those gruff, what the frick doctors who hide his heart of gold beneath a prickly exterior? What are you talking about? You just show kindness to that kid! I heal those who need healing, and show no mercy to those who would interfere with my medicinal pursuits. Alright, fair. That's all there is to it. It couldn't be simpler. You're an annoyance. That dedication is not a bad thing in itself. But why do you insist on prioritizing that over all else? How can you casually dismiss everything else wrong with this world and the suffering of its people? You're asking my reason? That's a new one. They're so blindly obvious that I don't even have an answer ready. To tell you that, I've had to pay attention to things I usually ignore and bring my thinking down to the level of my most idiotic of patients, bitch. My bad. Never mind. There's no point. I'm just going to keep working on kicking you interlopers out of my exam room. Oh, I guess it's back to square one. First you help a child, now you're back to raising the dead? Which are you looking for, praise or revolution? That's my question. I have no need for either. Now, will you stop acting up? You are the very worst sort of patient, aren't you? Oh, trust me, buddy. You know nothing about me. I hadn't started raising hell just yet. It doesn't matter how many dead you throw at us. If I can defeat a great Rakshasa, I think that's what I said. I can defeat you too. It never fails. It's always the most ignorant patients who make things worse. You should simply have resigned yourselves to assisting me in my study of medicine. Yeah, no thanks. You're a quack dog and I'd rather put you 6 feet under. Now this has taken long enough that he's shown up. Who's shown up? I'll explain later. All of you, cease combat and get away from here immediately. Oh, please, God, don't be who I think it is. I knew this was a possibility, but I didn't think it would actually happen now. Please, I am begging you. And by this, I mean the worst goddamn case scenario we can think of. Talk about luck not being on our side. God dang, don't be Arjuna. Come on. I'd rather go against Allspark. Master, over there, in the sky, it's... Oh, frick me. Yeah, I kinda figured. Son of a bitch is here. Why? Why? Arjuna! What? I thought he spent his time flying around the tree of emptiness. You know, I'm not the boss battle trick, what the frick do we do now? I swear there's nothing worse than amateurish home remedies. With his kind of power and Vamana mobility, there's no need for him to stand around guarding that tree. Especially now that no one besides him can even get close to it, thanks to that ocean growing bigger. What are they talking about? The only reason he usually stays there is because he typically has no need to go anywhere else. Which of course means that if he does have a need to go somewhere else, he will. Of course, in this particular case, he only knows because I informed him when I found you, as he ordered me to do so. You snitch! I'm getting sick of these snitches in this. Oh! I guess he actually taken a rare interest in you. And I'm gonna take a very rare interest in kicking your ass. We can't get away from him. Damn, they got us surrounded, don't know. So you are the sole god of this world. The one they say absorbed every other deity in India. So, you are a god too. Huh. Well, you are a tiny, insignificant one. Okay, B, that is some fighting words. Shut up! You are nothing but a shadow of a once great hero. Don't you dare compare me to your stolen divinities. Ugh. Your insolence is unforgivable. Now release every god you have within you immediately. I couldn't agree more. I'm sure you have a divinity linked to the world Sita. I'm not letting you get away. Brother, man, let it go for a minute. God dang. Nasu is not gonna let that happen. Okay, but maybe you could not let him get away later? Haven't I told you guys that you don't stand a chance against him yet? Yes, we understand that, but at the same time, we're hard-headed. In fact, I'm pretty sure we told you to get out of there. Did you not hear us or something? Again, we're hard-headed. Plus, we're surrounded. Oh, we hear you just fine, but it's not that simple. I don't think we can avoid combat at this point. We'll get through this somehow. Alright, let's find our chance to get out of here then. Yes, Master. We can't let our mission in here. Awaiting your orders. And I'm just gonna let this battle play out, enjoy my suffering.
Horobe.
ご指名いただき、恐悦至極で。起きるか、作家保証外です。終作、糸杉と村、またの名を、デス・テーレンラフト。お日様のように。イラつくんだよ。
ガンディ、強敵発射。
許さねえ。許さねえぞ。
I hate fighting him. I don't like the fact I gotta fight him twice either. I blink out of sheer boredom. And the infinite, how do you say that word? Span of that blink, I had a dream. How unusual. It was a dream about a foolish war. A war that started him for laughable reasons, persisted in absurdity, and ended in trivial. I don't know how to say that word either. I know it's trivial, but god dang. There's something there, something within my memories, fighting alongside my beloved friends and brothers. Wanting nothing more than to grant their wishes, my arrow found their way into every one of our hated enemies. My tongue is twisting like crazy, I'm sorry. I fought earnestly with no shame, proud to be counted among my brother's ranks. But even so, something nagged at me deep within my heart. Something dark and wriggling. As I grow bored of even that, I open my eyes, and once the darkness fades away, I forgot that I ever dreamed at all. God has no need for dreams. It wasn't a dream, that was a memory. Vortex output is dropping. System overloading. Wait, please. I'm not done for yet. You bastard! I can't afford to lose. If I can't protect Leah and her companions, then oh. Oh man. I guess it wasn't good enough after all. Even though Karna asked me to take over for him, I just can't. Damn it! I guess I failed yet again. Well, this is a satisfying diversion. No. I'm just disappointed. These people survived my reconstruction. I thought maybe they were special. but they were not worth verifying. Although, what did I verify? I feel no need to understand. Hey! First you had me call you, now you're just up and leaving? What do you want me to do with them? I no longer care. Messing things up and capriciously leaving as soon as he gets bored, huh? He's a god, alright. Guess this means I can do whatever I want with them. At least he didn't obliterate them with a divine punishment. Oh, hell no. Okay, then. Let's hurry up and end this already, so I can get back to my research. Go. Hey, hey, hey! Are you serious? None of you can even move? Oh, dumbbell, we got our ass handed to. I guess there wasn't any point in choosing after all. Dang, I thought you got messed up. I knew it was hopeless. I know I was a hopeless dead end. Thanks to my Wonjitsu, the only power I was born with, I couldn't help but be enlightened about that. So I never needed to lie to myself. I didn't even need to remember when it began, because I always knew from the start. My life has no value. I'm just a pitiful jester, born to a pitiful world. So then, why did I make that choice? Why was I holding on so hard? Right, of course. It's because if I died here and now, then if nothing else, these feelings won't have been worthless, and they won't be erased. In that case, maybe this is an end I can accept. And yet, nothing happened. What the fudge? What the? My specimens! I'm surprised this place turned out to be a land of dead. Or did I just pick an odd time to visit? Okay, now who the frig is this? What in the world? What are you doing here, David? Okay, I have a confession to make. Yes, I am a David simp, and I am also a Kishtardia simp. But dang it, I simp for David even more! Thank you! Oh my god! It's okay, that's when we first encounter him. I didn't know that. Alright. First we're gonna collect this, and then we're gonna get back into the grind.
Japan では鍋の季節らしいですね。なんと、
Okay, here we go. I am going to give him the most country freaking accent. David? David Sim Void? The crypto with the most talent of all of them? I thought he was off raising another lost belt, and what's that? What do you mean? A servant? The miasma around them is too strong for us to properly observe them, but I was just able to get an idea of their scale. That's a grand servant. There's no doubt about it. David somehow formed a contract with a grand servant. If it's a grand servant that I think it is, yeah, we're fricking that route. What's this about? Who are you? And what is... But I think you should be running, not asking questions. Oh, crud, it's glitching again. God dang! Even he's shocked! Yama, also known as Yamate, passing judgment on the dead. What a joke. Death is meant to be eaten. Life is meant to be sacrificed. Giving the dead freedom would never pass in my world. So I consumed them, but they tasted terrible. It proves they haven't been eating anything decent. Try to stay behind me. Remember, this isn't your land. Didn't anyone ever teach you not to drink the tap water when you travel? Bruh! Why do you gotta bring that freaking up? Good point. I'll be more careful. Besides, we didn't come here for food. Now what the frack you came here for? David! He's not even looking this way. Is he looking at... Why are you here? No, how are you here? You can't just show up and surprise me like that. I didn't have any time to prepare my hair. It's a mess. Oh gosh, you've got to give me some warning. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to laugh. Should I have waited? You look like you were in trouble, so I thought I would help. I mean, don't get me wrong, you definitely saved my life, and I appreciate it. I'm just gonna let Pepe freaking speak for me. But seriously, what are you doing here in India? I came because of the way you were behaving at our last meeting. I wasn't sure if it was because things were going well or poorly for you. But I found it strange that you didn't say anything about how things were going in your Lost Belt. Dang, gave it away. We may have an agreement not to interfere with each other's Lost Belts, but there are no rules against making personal contact. I acted on intuition rather than logic, and then only because I consider you a friend. Was I out of line? Hell to the fuck no, and thank you. Oh, no, not at all. It's just, this is a Lost Belt, you know? You can't just walk in and out of them, right? I mean, if you got a freaking, you know who, you can. We can't know, but fortunately, we know someone who can. Don't tell me. God dang it! Hello! Whether it's kidnapping, assassination, or coup d'etat, NFF service is ready and waiting to assist. Why? Man, just why? I would have preferred Kirei over her, I'm not gonna lie. Whatever, gotta suck it up. They saved us, thank you. You're still a bitch. That said, I was pretty preoccupied with my own affairs, so I was hoping to avoid answering any sudden business calls for a while. But, you know, there aren't many people like David around, right? So I thought it would be worthwhile to have him owe me a little favor without foreign God getting in the way. It's always business with this, you know. I'm calling you bitch! It's got my bad. I had to do it. Well, if it isn't Aaliyah. Not so long time no see. Oh, don't worry. I'm just doing my best to torment the humans here just as much as you'd expect. But until Arjuna gets at least a little further away from here, I can't really have as much fun as I like. Now you see why I call her that. Let's just say I don't want to draw too much of his attention right now by doing as I please. So, in the meantime, just think of me as a beautiful tour conductor, keeping a silent but watchful eye on her group of students on a field trip, and don't pay me any mind. Hard to do that when you're right there in front of me. So make like a bee and get the fuck on! While I was at it, I thought this would be a good chance to ascertain the extent of this woman's ability. They did not come cheap, but you needn't worry about that. Sure. How much is she freaking... Anyway, what happened to you? Your contracted servant is nowhere to be seen, and you're fighting alongside our enemy. You got a point. It's worth a few minutes it took to see this for myself, but I can't imagine how you got to this point. Is that an insult? Because I feel insulted right now. It's because I can't go along with this god, the core of this India lost belt, or the way he does things. But I couldn't criticize him in front of Kristaria, since one of the foreign god alter ego's disciples is involved. Why can't you go along with him? His way of doing things may be unusual, but his logic appears sound. Heck no, I don't! Sir, do I need to check your brain next? I guess it's a matter of taste. Lifestyle, aesthetic, principles, that sort of thing. I guess to put it another way, it's because of who I am. So you haven't turned your back on the cryptors then? In that case, there's no problem. Now just quick. Of course not! I would never abandon you guys. Oh shit! But I can't abandon these kids either. Now that things have come to this, I'm planning on helping them out until this is over, one way or another. That shouldn't be a problem, right? I see. You're a good man. What? You really know how to take care of people. Oh. What? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Repeat that, por favor. Mirren. That's pretty Japanese, sir. Can you defeat this god? Oh, you really moving past it like it never happened. Just dogs him. No. Anyway, I'm trying, but honestly, it's a real challenge. I mean, he's pretty much a perfect being. I don't suppose you have any advice for me, do you? So, you're up against a perfect god, huh? No, I don't have any advice. The more godlike a god is, the stronger they are. It's pointless to even try to fight a perfect god. Motherfudger. Tell me something I don't know. You should change your plan of attack. You can't take something away from someone who has nothing, but you can always take something away from someone who has everything. Great, he gave me a puzzle to try to solve. Fuck you. So you're saying I should try to slow him down? Oh, that must be the answer. I have to go now. Guess we didn't have time to celebrate our reunion. Don't tell Woden about this. I don't know, sir. You got a snitch. I may not have violated the agreement, but it still doesn't look good. Fine, my lips are sealed. Oh, are you heading back now? Thank you for traveling with NFF. Okay, everyone. I hope you don't mind if we step out for now. Don't worry, I'll be coming back very shortly. Please don't. Hey, yo, who you looking at? Did he just look at me right before he left? Oh, come on! I hope that's the case with this character and not me. Christ on a cracker! Between the other characters and that minx showing up out of nowhere, it's been one thing after another. But never mind that now. You there, field team. I trust you can move now. Yeah, after that little break, we can move. Of course. That's bought us more than enough time to get out of that predicament. Master, Arjuna has left. There are fewer dead now, and the cryptor is gone. And we even had an idea of Pepe's... Oh my god. And we even have an idea of Pepe's real name now. I don't know what you're talking about. In fact, just forget you heard anything. Hey, no, what are you talking about this? We have bigger fish to fry right now. Fine, we'll talk about it over tea. I feel much better. There's just something about a sudden stroke of luck that puts you in a good mood. Alright, let's strike back while the irons is hot. We are totally talking about that crap. A sudden stroke of luck, huh? I just hope it's not a prelude to a greater stroke of bad luck. Hey, don't jinx this, man, please. I'll beg you this time. Either way, it looks like I'll have to put it out of my mind for now. Ordering slowed reduction sequence successful. Output has restabilized. Assemblies appears to still be reeling from his surprise attack. Now's our chance, Master. Alright, full speed ahead. And I'll be right back while you guys watch me struggle again. God help us all.
テンション上がっちゃうわね。
頑張る。
じゃあこういうのどうだ。つまん連中だな。他にやることないの？じゃあこういうのどうだ。
目覚めよ神のパワー。頑張る。守るべき者のために前に出る。一斉射撃。活路を開く。後で美味しくいただくっすよ。しょうがないっすね。後で美味しくいただくっすよ。
罠だ。無駄だ。
せん。
いい
い
指示だ。罠だ。
酔いしれなさい。
私に続け。活路を開く。この地より立ち去れ。
無駄だ。
これを試させろ。動くな。
うわっ。
私に続け。
罠だ。
この地より立ち去れ。
後で美味しくいただくっすよ。
副作用などないはずだ。
痛くない。
共に戦おう。守るべき者のために。
すべては
我が誓いを聞くがいい。
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。帰らずの陣。
ガネーシャさんが私にもっと輝けとささやいている。ガーネッシュインパクト。来世から本気出すっす。
私は忘れぬ民の思いを、託された怒りを、何者にも踏み越えられぬ決意と知れ。ナヒン伝言。
この感度興味深い。この感度興味深い。話しかける。
共に戦おう。
よし。罠だ。無駄だ。
治りたくないのか。
罠だ。
治りたくないのか。
簡単すぎるんだよ。
治りたくないのか。少し痛いぞ。これを試させろ。
痛くない。
治りたくないのか。
はおーん。頑張る。目覚めよ神のパワー。
前に出る。
ないっすね。後で美味しくいただくっすよ。
一斉射撃。
いけムシカ君。
副作用などないはずだ。
痛くない。
少し痛いぞ。
痛くない。象はたたるぞ。なんちゃって。
戦う前に勝つくらいで。
Okay, so yeah, I did lose that round, and don't ask any questions. Okay, that crow's straight up brutal. God dang. Damn it! Can a doctor really accept his death at the hands of a violent patient? No, definitely not. Definitely to make an escape. No, hell no, he don't. I prefer not to let him get away, given how he's our current priority target. Can you go after him? No way. I'm so exhausted I can barely move as it is. We still haven't recovered from the wounds Arjuna inflicted on us. We'll just have to call this one a draw. God dang it. Let me out there, I'll try and get him. Good grief. Now that the battle is over, I expect the townspeople to come out of hiding soon. I doubt it, since the Seppulis actually helped these people. It would be a lot of trouble to explain what just happened to them. I say we leave now. Good idea. Sounds good to me. Why don't we head back to your walled village, Deval, was it? And put our next course of action on the way. You seem awfully pleased about all this. That's what I'm saying. Do I? I didn't think I was acting any different than usual. We're still gonna talk about that name. Something definitely up. Maruchan. You're definitely pleased, Maruchan. Oh my god, Marucci. My god, I can't. I'm sorry. Don't! Okay, you win. If you want to know about that stuff so badly, I'll tell you on the way. Let me go get tea. Let's just leave before the locals start throwing stones at us for assaulting an agent of God or something. Fine. You know, Masho can totally give us some time. You okay, Mash? Ay. Oh, yes. I'm fine. Well, not fine. I'm just as exhausted and hurt as everyone else is. I was just thinking about something else. Is it about the old crew? Now that we face Arjuna directly, it's clear just how overwhelmingly powerful he is. I think of something else. And not just as a lone fighter. I could tell he was on a completely different scale. Almost like he was competing with the ground itself to see who was stronger. Oh, but please don't misunderstand me, Master. I'm not about to give up by any means. I'm just saying, analytically speaking, that Arjuna is undoubtedly the most powerful god in this world. Yeah, he is the first threat that we actually got trouble with. And the more I think about how we could hold our own against him, the more I come up blank. Even if we succeed at defeating the local Pala and reducing his power, would it really make any difference? I mean, any chance we can get, I'll take it. Oh. We'll come up with something if we all brainstorm together. Don't worry, we'll figure something out. I hope so. Because right now, it is not looking too good. Yes, you're right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, Master. Shall we start heading back? Reverse order of business. Get Pepe to tell us his full name. Yes! We're once we're on the same page. I could hop out of this girl. Not you too, Mashi. Yo! Of course she's on the same page as me, man. She's my servant sucker. I have officially indoctrinated Mash. Yay! She has become a gremlin. Let's go! I want to figure out the story in this. Section 12. Advancements impulse people in the go. Honestly, I don't think the name on your birth certificate matters that much. What What really matters is what people think of you and what they call you. That says so much more about who you really are than a name in some database ever could. Alright, buddy, cut to the chase. Tell us the truth. Just look at all the famous historical figures who aren't known by the names they were given by at birth. Trying to damn artist. Come on now. You're not beating around the bush this time. You even had some in Chaldea, like Billy the Kid and Blackbeard, right? So there's no reason I can't. Nice try, now spit it out. Just tell us your real name, sucker. Well, you listen to me. This is important, damn it. Oh, the hell with it. It's Aro, okay? My old name is Meiroji Aro. Meiroji Aro. So, that's your real name? I feel like I should know how to say that. I had a feeling you were Japanese. Figure, where the heck did Pepperoncino come from? God dang. Okay, that was such good mean, no. So you had your suspicion all along, did you, Aaliyah? I mean, heck yeah, the amount of tea that you gave me, I recognize some brands. You're surprisingly observant, aren't you? You little devil, you. I'm impressed you figured that out before I did when I knew Pepe longer, senpai. I guess I still have a lot to learn about being more observant. It's just a tea. That's it. Well, that's the way how he freaking acts. Anyway, it really doesn't mean anything to me, so I'd rather you just keep calling me Sexy Pepe as always. Nigga, no. In fact, don't even bother calling me that other name, cause I won't respond. And don't ask me anything else about where I came from or who I was before Chaldea. Besides, there's nothing there that isn't in my Team A profile. Right. We all got our secrets. All you need to know is that after I left Japan for the West and started really enjoying my life, one thing led to another and I ended up getting to know some people at the clock tower. Eventually, Marsberry invited me to Chaldea, saying my combat experience was just what he needed to make up for the academic bent of all the other mages. And now, here we are. So then, you must have been born to a mage family, right? Shogendo, was it? I'd love to learn more about it, since the foundation of Far East Magecraft and all, please. Oh my god. Don't try to milk the whole little girl appearance thing. It's the meaning. Oh, come on, she just want to learn. I heard that Shogendo is a mixture of Buddhism and mountain worship unique to Japan. Did Marsberry bring you on to serve as Team A's guide, or perhaps an overseer of sorts? Survival is crucial when race shifting to an unfamiliar location, after all. Perhaps it was your job to keep an eye on the others and ensure they could survive even in harsh environments. I'll say it was something like that and leave it there. Bruh. I remember you saying something about being able to use divine power before. But then, how come the name of the spell you use in battle doesn't sound anything like Shogendo? That's just because I made them all up myself. Traditional Japanese names are just lacking a certain je ne sais quoi. Oh my god, je ne sais quoi. I never thought I'd see that word again. Anyway, as much as I love me, I'd love a different topic of conversation even more. Alright, what you planning with? Shouldn't we be discussing our next course of action? Point taken. He makes a good point. Honestly, I don't care what his name is. We should be trying to figure out how we can possibly take down Arjuna. Yes, you're absolutely right. I do think we're on the right track, but I can't help but think we're still missing something crucial. Alright, enough stalling. You got something on your mind, don't you? Huh? Who? Me? Yes, you. It's obvious you know something, just like you did earlier. It's written all over your face. Dang. Actually more observant than me. She sure doesn't want for conviction. You got me. Dating really is something else. I guess this is what you call natural intuition. The more godlike a god is, the stronger they are. That's it in a nutshell. And it's exactly what we need to be reminded of. What do you mean? It couldn't be more basic. Think about it. What makes a god a god? Here, let me put it another way. Worship. That's the answer. Worship. Which kind of god do you think is stronger? One nobody ever heard of, or one everyone believes in and prays to? The latter. Now I see. Basic indeed. A fact so elementary that I failed to consider it. I can't tell if you're serious, or if this is just sour grapes. There's something similar for servants too. I think it's called a fame bonus. Oh, yeah. Now that you pointed it out, it really is a simple problem. The reason Arjuna is a god here isn't just because he collected every divinity and this land for himself. It's also because the people had worshipped him as a god. But what would happen if they didn't consider him a god anymore? Take his divinity power away, eh? His divine strength would be reduced. Precisely, Director. But at the same time, how the heck we're gonna do that? Because unlike Ritsuka here, I do get it. But at the same time, this is a gamble. How the frick you gonna make a bunch of worshippers stop worshipping? Unless you can do something very extreme to make them stop worshipping. At least we ain't dealing with a cult. It means if you're people who believe Arjuna's a god, the weaker he'll become. Ganesha's super popular, so I don't have any idea what it feels like to have faith and you fade away. Not really. I wanted to say why she's popular, but at the same time I'll keep my mouth shut. I see. So this is like asking where can I be a greater hero? The India that knows me, or this India that doesn't? By virtue of who I am, I can of course be a great hero in either, but there's still bound to be a difference. If these two versions of me were to throw their Brahmistra at one another, the ones that have the most belief would win. The victor would surely be the one from the India that knows me, and there would definitely be an observably gap between the two. Now I get it. So then, how can we get people here to stop believing in Arjuna? That's a great place to find out. There's a great place to find out. We've already headed somewhere where we can figure that out. Deval, you're saying my resistance was not for naught after all? Nope. Not at all. If anything, you already did the hardest work of making our first toehold. I'm super grateful. To be honest, I had my doubts about my actions here. While I never doubted my conviction that this world was wrong and desperately needed to be fixed, I did wonder if my effect here were meaningful, and whether there was anything to be gained by involving the people of this land in my fight. This war I started, people have gotten hurt. I may be a queen, a commander, but I am not so saintly as I am made out to be. I still have doubts. I do believe in what I'm doing, but I'm not so naive that I never thought to question it. I have never forgotten what one of the locals told me back when this began. They said what I was doing was meaningless, that I was pointlessly endangering innocents, even getting them hurt. But it wasn't meaningless after all, was it? Not at all. It sure wasn't. Your village is showing us the way forward. Now we just need to keep spreading the gospel, so to speak. Propaganda. It might not be easy, but your village has proven that these people can change their minds. God dang, some got in my eye. Who's to say the same can't happen somewhere else? You're right. Once we get back to the ball, I will talk to the villagers and ask them to help us spread this movement. I expect the people of this land will be much more receptive to them than they would be to someone like me. Sure, but every movement needs a charismatic leader like yourself, you know. Unless it ain't me, I agree. Oh? A movement to get the people here to resist the current state of their world? I know that would help us, but... Oh, I see you realize the paradox with this plan, Mashi. Figured you might. Good. Our plan of action is set. Now let's be on our way. You know, I think I even feel lighter on my feet now. What do you mean by that? Ugh, speak for yourself. All the bad karma I racked up as an unemployed bum is still weighing me down. Hey, nothing wrong with being neat. I wish there was a wagon or something here right now. It wouldn't even have to have any seats. really, I don't care what I ride as long as I don't have to walk.
Too bad you're walking with us.
Foo foo! Ah! Did you just jump on me like I'm the one who should be giving you a ride? You weird cat thing. Gansha is no mere pack mule. Do you think you're more important than a god? I mean, you're really cute, so I guess you can ride, but still.
I mean, he's technically a, You know, I'm not gonna spoil it to those that don't know about this thing.
Foo foo cute?
Okay, got another song instead. Oh, yeah. Alright. This is where I'm going to stop because none of my voice
今
is
年も終わりに
giving
近
me
づいていま
hell.
すね。でも
I hope you guys enjoy the story as much as I did, and oh god, I still can't stop gushing over the fact David showed up. Son of a bitch! I'm sorry! I'm trying to keep the sip level down. I'm trying. But it's not enough to make me be disloyal to Cristaria, of course.
But of course, the year is coming to an end. Lost Belt 7 is sadly here. So that means by the time I finally get done with this ordeal, will probably be on the way. So, as of now, let's see what the Servant of the Day has to say. And today's servant is... Hey, Jekyll. Or is it Hyde?
どこへ行くんだい？僕も手伝おう。
By saying good night, everybody.